everyone, welcome back to the latest update series of Drishti IAS. This is Divya Kabatra, and today we are gathering to discuss a very important topic, that is the boss scam. That's right, we are going to discuss about the boss scam. What is this scam? What kind of scam is happening, and how will we save ourselves from this? Right? Let's find out all the answers to all the questions. Okay, first of all, our I4C, what is I4C? Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. They've issued an urgent advisory to all the companies stating that there are fraudsters who are no longer sending basic spoofed emails or files or the basic methods of hacking the system. They have come up with something advanced, and they are getting in with the malware into your contact list, hijacking the company funds and stealing the company funds, right? So this advanced level of scam has arisen that is mainly targeting the bosses of the companies, that is the CEO or the COO, etc., right? That's why the name boss scam. They're targeting the boss because any message going from the boss, anyone subordinate has to follow, right? Yeah. If the CEO of the company or the owner of the company texts the finance guy, text the finance team, sends an email to the finance team stating that you have to release this much of fund to this particular account. Do you think the finance team will have the guts or the role enough to just get up and tell the CEO, why are you sending so much of money to them? Do you really think they can question him? No. They're using that dominance, they're using that power, they're using that superiority to ask the people to release fund, sending messages and emails from the phones of CEO, COO, the leaders of the company, all of them, right? That's why the boss scam. You understand that? Now the question is, how do they do it then? If not through not through a file, not through an application, or not through a link, then how are they doing it? Okay, let's find out. Let's see the anatomy of this entire attack. Like, how does this happen? Number one, there is an initial trap. What is the initial trap? They will impersonate as regulators. Cyber criminals will send a very urgent message to the boss of the company. The message would appear like it is coming from RBI, it is coming from some sort of government authority. Okay. Since it is coming from RBI, like you are not in compliance with the taxes, you have not filed this, you have not filed that, etc., etc. And that way people would just panic, right? In the moment they'd be like, oh, have you not done that? Let me check the status. And since this is coming from a government website, they won't have to worry about it, right? They wouldn't worry about it. They pretend to be the regulatory bodies like RBI. They claim that there is a critical regulatory violation, and if you don't act on it right away, your company will be shut down. You will lose all the powers, etc., etc. Generating the fear. The common factor is fear. Okay. So they do that. Now they ask that you should do a security update. Otherwise, things will lose. So for security update, they'll get a link, or for security update, they will open up a website or the page. Somehow they are going to tap into it. The poisoned attachment. The message has a compressed zip file, right? There is a compressed zip archive disguised as compliance document. They'll say that, okay, are you in compliance with it? Just check through these guidelines. There will be a file attached. They'll show that these are the guidelines. If you are in compliance, it's fine. So the sudden instinct would be, oh, let me check, are we in compliance? So the person will just click on that, right? They will attach such files, zip file, document inside the archive. There will obviously be malicious executable, right? They will be accompanied by a dynamic link library, and once you tap, everything will be a trap. Everything will be a trap. Message will look like an official regulatory warning. So naturally, the busy CEOs, they'll often forward it directly to the finance team. They'll be like, oh, why should I look into it? The finance team has to look into it. If the person doesn't open it themselves, the CEO will be like, why should I do this? They'll directly forward it to the finance team. And once it reaches the finance team, right, because it came from the boss, employees will have to trust it. CEO trusted it because the CEO thought it came from RBI, right? Or the income tax department, right? And the people in the finance team, they will trust it because their boss sent it. If boss sent it, boss would have looked at it, right? So how can we doubt that? So they'll quickly open, oh, boss has given a task, quickly open it up and do the work. And the moment they open, voila, what happens? Everything lost, right? All the control gone, malware installed, right? So the device and WhatsApp takeover will happen. Once you execute this, malware will run into the background and you won't even know that a malware has entered into your system. You'll be like, oh, everything is fine. Why bother, right? And a malware would be running in your system at the background with everything else running very smoothly, right? It will intercept and hijack active WhatsApp web sessions and will have complete device takeover. The hackers will have complete control over your phone, your contact list, your WhatsApp, everything. Okay, they will get all the official communication channels, and once they get that, the spoofed demand will come. They will covertly modify the device's contact list, right? Let's suppose, say, your phone was hacked. Okay, your phone was hacked, and through that, you sent a file to your parents. Like, you got a file, you sent it to your parents. First your phone went, then their phone went. What they will do is, they will change their contact numbers and the IDs and everything. It would appear like the message is coming from the CEO. Okay, it would appear like the message is coming from the CEO, but it won't be, because their contact list has been updated, and under the name of CEO, there is somebody else's information, right? So the message would actually be coming from the scammer's number, but the people would think it is coming from the CEO's number. Because how can you imagine that somebody would have changed your contact list? If you look at the name CEO flashing on your screen, you would obviously assume that this is coming from CEO, right? And the moment you see, you'll be like, oh, CEO has given a task. CEO has asked us to transfer funds. Who are we to ask whether to transfer or not? What do we have to do? We are just the finance team. Our work is to do whatever they say. But the problem is, they are not the ones saying it. The scammers are the ones saying it because they have hacked your contact list. They've changed the numbers and the names and everything. Yeah. That is how they hijack WhatsApp session. They send urgent high pressure message like, right now, I'm asking the finance team to transfer these funds to this account. Now, they won't check the account. They don't need to. The owner is asking, why would they need to check the account? They will directly transfer the fund. Done. This is done. Correct? That is how the scam works, that we call the boss scam. The boss scam. How can we protect our team then? I4C advisory has given some crucial rules how you can protect yourself. Okay. Number one, establish multi-channel verification rule. If a large amount of sum is coming suddenly to an unverified account, just clarify. Just go and ask once again. Have a clarification channel that, did you ask for this? Multi-channels, because CEO's number is already gone, right? So if you ask the CEO again, obviously they will say, yes, okay, please do it, right? So you should have multi-channels. That way at least somebody would be in their senses, somebody would have the control of their device who will confirm that, right? So multi-channel verification should be there. Finance team must independently verify the request, and only then they should transfer the amount. Yeah, they should know how regulators communicate, because official institutions like RBI will never send software updates to you, security updates. They don't do that. They'll just give you a notification. That's right. So you have to be aware of that as well. Then audit the WhatsApp web connections also. Regularly keep checking your linked devices wherever you are logged in, checked in, log out of that. Enforce software restriction policies also. IT departments should all set up Windows administrative policies that would help you identify unauthorized files. Whenever you address an unauthorized file, you can open it, but then be very, very sure. Be very, very sure that it has come from a reliable source, a trustworthy source, right? That's how we can protect our structures. Okay. This is boss scam. Scammers have gotten quite creative, right? Maybe AI is giving them ideas. So India also recently created a malware protection service, right? Security system that basically protects your devices from the malware. What is the name of that? Please drop it in the comment section. Do you know the name of that software or the security system that has been introduced by India, indigenously developed system? Okay, drop the name in the comment section, and this is a question for you regarding the boss scam. Read the question, give us your answer in the comment section, and that's about it. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in, and I hope you understood about the boss scam. I hope you understood about how this is working, how it is happening. Beware, stay safe, and keep others safe as well. That's about it. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.